How y'all doing? Jeremy with Viking Endeavors here. We're talking about Counter-Strike Tactical's awesome rifle. I'm going to try to make this quick. It's hard. I get really wound up and really excited about this bad boy. So what has happened here is we have a fully custom rifle made by Counter-Strike Tactical, upper, lower receiver, all that kind of stuff. This is a C.S.T. number 001. It's awesome. Oh, it's awesome. Alright, I'm going to go through a breakdown of the list really quick of what's in this thing, and then I'm going to talk at length, probably more than people want to hear, about how I enjoyed it and my pluses and minuses, right? Not everything is 100%, or you wouldn't believe me, right? I want to give you the honest truth on anything I play with. So, what John sent me is the Counter-Strike Tactical upper and lower receiver. The barrel is a Faxon 1-7 twist with an 18-inch. If I say any of these names wrong, I apologize. You know, I'm not a name guy. I like the way they work. So, if I'm messing it up, I'm sure John and those guys will set you straight on how it is supposed to be when they're building it for you. Okay, so the muzzle device is an Apex fishbone. Really awesome, really cool thing. I want to let you know all these parts are extremely lightweight, astonishingly lightweight. The hand guard is a Samsung Evo 15. It's 15 inches. Really great bolt on, very comfortable, doesn't hurt, all that kind of stuff. I'll go into the long term of that in just a second here. The trigger is a CMC Lante ECT1 with a 3.5 pound pull. Love the pull, spectacular pull. Good choice, guys over there at Counter-Strike. I was really happy with it, and I'll get into more of that later too. The stock is a mag pull stock. It's this bad boy right here. It's got your, same clicks and all that great kind of stuff, and it's got little secret compartments and everything. You've got your spot for your ear pro. Really liking it. It's got like multiple, so you have an ambidextrous sling attachment on the back side. You can go left or right side. For a 2-point sling, you have your single point sling, and then you also have the old standard school, old school type sling adapter right here on the back. Sorry if I'm moving that the wrong way. Alright, so what else we got? So we have the stock was the mag pull. The buffer system is C.S.T. flat spring weight spikes T2. The flat spring, awesome. Awesome. Very controlled. Takes away almost all of the impact of the round. Like you don't even realize you're firing the thing. Really happy with it. I'll get into it later. So, I'm trying to go through the entire system first. The gas system is a Fortis 12-inch nitro threaded or nitrate. You guys probably know that more than I do. So 12-inch gas block. Really controlled. No gas escaping. Spectacular recoil as far as bringing the bolt back every time. No misfeeds. No issues with chambering around. All this kind of. Just really happy with that. The hand grip is a Magpul K2. The bolt is a WMD BCG. Spectacular, weird NASA-made monster, which is awesome. I don't know if it's NASA, but it's awesome. It really is, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. So the charging handle is a Giesel or Giselli? I don't know. Gisel? It's really awesome. Ambidextrous, both sides. And then the sight on this bad boy is a 1-6 Voodoo 30mm Aero Precision mount on it. So, now that you've heard all of the words of things that I'm never good at, let me show you what I am good at. The rifle itself, balanced like you would not believe. When you're holding this thing at the low ready, high ready, standing, alter positions, seated, anything, you feel total control. You do not feel like you're fighting the handle on this thing. You do not feel like you're fighting that front side. Your strength and dexterity on your front side, spectacular. When you're tucked in, you feel locked down with this bad boy. I was really happy with that. And every time I picked it up, and I've let other people do this thing, and it's same thing. Every time I pick it up, my God, it's holding itself, right? It's awesome. You don't feel like that big barrel, that 18-inch barrel is pulling down, or the 15-inch hand guard on it. None of that stuff. It's just so lightweight. Whatever you guys did over there at Counter-Strike, keep doing it, because it was on point. The ambidextrous charging handle worked out very well. I was very happy with that. If you're doing a single pull, double pull, if you're using both fingers, one side, you can do weak side pulls and stuff like that, just depending on what position you're in when you're firing. Really happy with it. Something I wanted to talk about with, what I said, this was made by NASA. It's not obviously made by NASA, but it's some kind of rocket science in this bad boy. So it is dirty. I've shot about 1,000 rounds and I have not cleaned it. I know that's a bad thing. I want it to be a bad thing. I did it on purpose because I want to push this thing to its limits and I want to see how it performs. So I'm not just talking crap to you guys, okay? This bolt, for it being 1,000 rounds, all we've got is on our gas discharge right here is a little bit of carbon buildup. We've got the gas block itself, or the you know what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. So the gas block here is taking it very well. The bolt has a little bit of carbon buildup on it just because as it's coming through the bolt, right, it's getting in there. The rest of the bolt, and I'm not smart enough to edit things. So look at that, it's clean. It's clean. Everything else back here is clean. The interior of the chamber, relatively clean. Anything past the gas discharge, right? Amazing, amazing. Anybody that shot ARs or done M4s or any of those kind of things, when you shoot, the whole bolt is black front to back. The entire inside of the upper is just destroyed. This is spectacularly clean. No hang-ups, no catches, no scratches, no nicks, no dings, no nothing. And I have not been going easy on it. That I can promise. I'm trying to keep the video somewhat short because I know nobody wants to watch a 40-minute video. So we have the finger release on the mag catch. Works very well. I was really happy with that. Really controlled. I was really worried that because I have fat fingers and it was going to be kind of hard to get my finger on the trigger and not hit that. That's what my worry was. Never had an issue with it. So good on them. The selector lever, spectacular as well. So you've got both sides of it so that you can go from fire to safe. Really easy. And then you can go from the front side. I have a daughter and some young kids. They have fired this safely, and when they fire it, same thing. Having this nice big selector lever made it a lot easier on them. And these pins are just monsters. Sorry, John, I put a little dot on one of them. I tried. It was really tight. All right, so the Voodoo scope. Love the Voodoo scope. Thought it was awesome. I'm gonna say some pluses and some minuses about it. I would like a parallax adjustment on it so that I can adjust my focus aperture on this thing so I can see the target and my reticle all at the same time a little bit better. You can still see it really good. I don't want to have any misgivings. I'll put a video on that. This is a 6x optic, so you can go back down to 1, or you can go all the way up to 6. What's really cool is it goes to the standard EOTech when it's all the way down. You have your circle with your crosshair in the middle of it. And then when you zoom out to your 6 times, it goes down to a mil-radiant scope, and it's really cool. It's really cool. It's like magic. It's straight up like the circle just disappears off of the end, and then you just see nothing but your crosshairs. Really cool. You do have lighted optic on this, and you can turn it up, turn it down. It's got an on-off button, all that kind of stuff. The scope itself has not lost zero, and I've set it down not so gently in some places where it wouldn't get hurt because I wanted to try to test that without hurting the rifle. Because one of my directions was don't scratch the rifle, and I'm trying very hard, and I haven't, so we're good. Pretty happy with that. It is stout. I mean, it's stout. It's not like, I don't want to make it sound like don't scratch the rifle means don't breathe on it or it's going to get scratched. We have Viking endeavors out here. We beat stuff up. That's what we do. And this thing, I've made sure not to just toss it in the dirt. Don't get me wrong, but it's laying on the table with us, and brass is hitting it and stuff like that, and the finish is holding up very well. I don't see any nicks and dings and bumps and scratches. So once again, awesome. You do also have on the mag pull right there. Yeah, that's comfortable. I do like this. It's pretty neat. You can put your batteries in here, and what this is saving you is having it on your kit. If you're carrying a night vision with you, or if you even just need to carry a spare battery for your Voodoo here. The flash suppressor. Love the flash suppressor. Awesome flash suppressor. Very good control. It helps maintain the rifle. I stay good target. I'm not losing my vision on the target when I'm firing the round. I'm not coming up. You're not getting scope movement. Those kind of things. I will say, I wouldn't sound a negative thing. I'm trying to make stuff sound as negative as I can, but I can't, because it really is just top to bottom an amazing rifle. But the flash suppressor is really loud. A muzzle brake, flash suppressor, what are the other 8,000 things you can call these things? By all means, go to town on it. I'm sure I'm saying things different than everybody else does. But I was really, really impressed. I really was. When you fire the round, the way that this thing is designed, other than the fact that this 223/556 sounds like a Barrett 50 cal going off, it maintained control. You know, you're sacrificing a little bit of quiet for a whole lot of accuracy. At the standing and firing, I was really happy with that. You know, you're not getting sway out of it. Um, it was controlling it, and it's got some monstrous spikes on the end of this thing. Look at that thing. I mean, if you were in a CQB with this thing and you came around the corner, you wouldn't even have to have a bayonet on this thing. What else? I've beat up the barrel. I have the 1,000 rounds we put through this was not one round at a time, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. We went hard. We stacked 30-round magazines in it, and we multi-fired as best as we could, or fast fire, whatever you want to call it. I pulled the trigger really fast, and I'll do some more on video for you. But awesome, just no fails, no fails. I've never got to play with something that was so defined, so. My review of it, if I guess I was going to say anything, and I know you guys probably already know where I'm going with this, is awesome rifle. You don't have to go, when you guys get a hold of John over there at Counter-Strike Tactical, it's not like you have to buy the top-of-the-line rifle. These are built rifles. This rifle was put together. This was assembled there at Counter-Strike, and they do their shit. It's just so amazing. Oh, no bad words, sorry. We just went to PG-13. I'm going to break it down for you. I want to give you some Counter-Strike information here. John and the guys are over there in Melbourne, Florida. I guess I can give you the address, why not? So we have 1008 East Strawbridge Avenue, Melbourne, Florida, 32901, suite number 2. Okay? I've seen pictures of it and stuff. I want to make the trip over there, to be honest with you. You can also call them, 321-499-4949. And then you have Counter-Strike Tactical at yahoo.com. And then they also have a Facebook page, and we're going to try to get you linked through our Facebook page to them just to make things a little bit easier. And also, any rifle you get built to them. How-to videos, I know there's 1,000,001 of them out there, but what we're going to do for you is we are going to give you an exclusive opportunity through Viking Endeavors. You will be able to buy your rifle here at Counter-Strike Tactical, or there at Counter-Strike Tactical, and then we here at Viking Endeavors are going to put you in part of a Viking Endeavors group that is only for people that have bought from Counter-Strike Tactical, and we are going to basically open a forum for you to ask any question that you want, and that question could be anything from how do I clean my firearm, whatever kind of handgun, rifle, whatever you end up with, machine gun, doesn't matter. How do I repair something if it's small level stuff that won't hurt you later on? How do I clear a room? Yeah, whatever you want. How do I cut a pie? What's the fatal funnel? What's the fifth principle? What is the fifth principle of patrolling? Yeah, Peter Piper pizza. So my wife will enjoy that. Sorry, inside joke. How do I tighten my shot groups down? If I want to go get a license to carry, how can I practice for the license to carry? All of those kind of things. Anything else that you can come up with. I was a recon scout. I was in the unit level armor. I've done. I know. I'll be all right. I'll figure it out for you. If I don't know, I'll Google it. I might not know the names of the stuff, but I can use it. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this video a lot shorter. So Counter-Strike Tactical, those guys, amazing, 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 amazing. So enjoy the cool guy videos. As always, I'm Jeremy with Viking Endeavors. Take care. See how easy it is? All right, so here we have the 25 meter sitting, standing. Here's sitting for you, right? Don't worry about that little guy. That was a super trooper. This is standing. You see my pattern got a little out on me here. But still, Oh, I can't say enough. You go, guys.